I've been working on these Georgia blocks for a few weeks now, and here's one example of one. And I have a couple of tutorials about them, so if you have questions about this block, please click the link below. And so I'm starting a new one, and I got a request about cutting fat quarters. So today I'm going to show you how to cut the fat quarter to get these white parts of the block. Now, I already have my other sections cut, and so this one calls for 2 of the 2 7/8 inch squares in black, and then 9 2.5 inch squares in black, and then I have 8 2.5 inch squares in what will be my accent color for this particular block. So as I move these out of the way, since I'm making these blocks scrappy, I actually picked up several fat quarters from my local quilt shop, and I want to tout the importance of getting quilt store quality fabrics, because these are this fabric is just beautiful. It is from Maywood Studios. It says it here in the corner, and so I've already washed it and pressed it, and even though I've washed it, you can see that the ends have not frayed much at all, which is really cool. So I'm going to start cutting it, and what I'm using to cut it is just a 6 by 24 inch ruler, so it's really long and skinny, and then I have my rotary cutter here and my cutting mat. So the fat quarter is 18 by 24, so when you cut it, you need a ruler that's going to be long enough to cut it. So I'm going to show you how. Okay, so quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose one side. I'm going to start with the left side, and I'm going to line my ruler up. I've chosen one line to line up with the bottom, and I'm going to take one cut along the left side of this because I'm left-handed. Okay, and this is going to create a square edge to start cutting from. Or a straight edge. It doesn't have to be square, it just has to be straight. Okay. Alright. And then in order to get, so that I can keep cutting with my left hand, I'm going to turn the fabric so that I can cut from the other side. And then I'm going to place my straight edge here on the 2.5. I'm going to put the 2.5 inch mark right here, and then I'm going to cut one of the strips. And if you're right-handed, of course, you may attack this from the other way, but since I'm a lefty, I have to attack it so that I'm always cutting from the left side. So from this one, I'm going to need 1 2.5 just for this block. And then I also need a strip of the 2 7/8. So this time, instead of putting the 2.5 inch mark on the edge, I'm going to put the 2 7/8 inch mark. Move that over there. 2 7/8 right there. Now from here, I'm going to cut squares. I need 2 of this big wider strip, 2 squares from that, and then 4 squares from this. So I'll cut that. So here are the squares that I cut from each strip. These are 2.5 inch, and then these are 2 7/8 inch. And then to keep up with the leftover strips, I have little baggies labeled 2.5 inch, and so I'm going to put the other strip in this one, and then the other 2 7/8 inch goes in this one, so that I can keep up with them. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you for requesting this video. Thumbs up, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.